Welcome back, guys. Monday morning again. New week, new chores, new dungeon to clear, and of course, new gacha to emotionally damage our wallet once again. At this point, I think every ROM player already has the same Monday routine. Wake up, coffee first, finish weekly quest, then immediately check what new box dev prepared to tempt us today. And this week is actually pretty interesting, because for once, I genuinely want to salute the dev a little bit. Yes, shocking moment, I know. Because they finally released one type of gacha that I've been hoping for quite a long time. A gacha that is mostly just for fashion. No hidden must buy or your damage becomes potato mechanic. No insane broken meta card. No skip this and your account becomes outdated tomorrow situation. Just fashion. And honestly, that's healthy for the game. So without further ado, let's see what kind of boxes are waiting for us today. And trust me, they really gave us a lot this week. At this point, opening ROM shop every Monday already feels like entering mini market.
Welcome, sir. Would you like emotional damage package today?
So first we have the Shinewhole Gift Box. No purchase limit. 25 BCC each, and the main attraction here is actually the weapon skin. For all fashion enjoyers and Frontera photographers, this is your moment. The design itself honestly looks pretty modern and stylish. Not super over-designed. Quite clean actually. And the pity for guaranteed skin is around 100 boxes. Other rewards inside are mostly Nolan card, Mora gold coin, normal Mora coin. So from pure progression perspective, this box honestly is not very important. But weirdly enough, this is exactly the kind of gacha I actually support. Because finally, they released something that is mostly cosmetic. And personally, I think ROM needs more stuff like this. Let whales flex fashion. Let casual players enjoy drip, and let meta players skip peacefully. This kind of system is healthier compared to new 20% damage card every week. So honestly, good job dev on this one. Kudos. Now moving on to second box. Rainbow Support Gift Pack. 18 BCC each, 100 limit. This one is simple. No tricks, no casino feeling. Just rainbow cards, prey cards, direct progression. This is basically pay money, character stronger immediately. Very straightforward. For 1800 BCC total if maxing all boxes, the progression boost is actually pretty solid, especially for people still building. So if you want guaranteed progression without gambling headache, this is actually one of the safer choices. But at the same time, this box also appears pretty often nowadays. So if your BCC condition currently looks like post-apocalypse economy, you can skip and wait for next rerun. Now let's talk about the main highlight for this week, Nidhogg Gift Box. This box costs 20 BCC each, and we also get 3 rounds of discounted 10 pulls. So for the first 30 boxes, total spending will be around 540 BCC only. From all the boxes this week, this one is probably the most interesting for me. The main reward is Nidhogg card. And this card is actually really good, especially for support characters, utility builds, tank style players. Personally, I think this card will fit Morak tank really well, especially for players that are struggling against dark damage in PvP or WoE situations. Nowadays, survivability is becoming more and more important, because right now, damage is already very crazy. Penetration stacking, final damage increase, inheritance skills, ultra burst magic builds. The other drops inside the box are also still decent. We still have chances to get premium mount, resources, enhancement materials, progression items. So this box still gives some value, even if you don't hit jackpot immediately. Not one of those boxes where after 20 pulls you only get emotional damage. Now would I recommend chasing this card hard? Honestly, it depends on your role and your BCC condition. If you are support or utility player, I think this card is worth considering. But if you are pure DPS and your resources are limited, maybe don't force yourself too much. Remember guys, ROM always has another box waiting next week, so always spend carefully. Now moving on to the last box this week, Shadow Ore Box, 20 BCC each. This box is mainly for Tier 3 Ore, Tier 4 or RNG based. This one is useful, but rates are not really that good, especially for players trying to push Shadow progression fast. Because nowadays, Shadow upgrade already needs a lot of materials and Zini, and the higher tier ore still has RNG involved. which means even after preparing everything, the game can still reject your upgrade. So for me personally, if you only need small amount for finishing progression, sure, buy a few boxes. But if your goal is, I want to max everything today, then prepare your wallet and mental first. Because shadow upgrade can become very painful really fast. So overall, this week's gacha situation is actually not too bad. At least Death gives us choices. Fashion box, progression box, utility box, optional upgrade box. So my advice is always, spend wisely, don't panic, don't force yourself, and don't feel FOMO too much. Because trust me, next week there will always be another thing to buy. That cycle never ends in ROM, because in the end, ROM gacha always depends on one hidden stat, luck. Some people get jackpot in 10 pulls. Some people become philosopher after reaching pity. So hopefully this guide can help you decide what's worth buying, what's skippable, and what should only stay inside your dreams. All regards, guys. Have fun, smart spending. Keep your wallet alive. Noya Jr. signing out.